What up, collector fam? I found a killer deal on Facebook Marketplace for only 20 bucks. I'll put a little screenshot up here somewhere, but this guy's got a giant Donkey Kong plush for $20, and I looked on eBay and seen sold comps for like $100, something like that. If you guys know me, you know that I absolutely love Donkey Kong, so I'm pretty excited to pick this up and put it in the collection. We're here, we're about to grab it. Let's get it. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, good. Dang, that thing's a lot bigger than I thought.
That's a big thing. Did you see the
Yeah, I saw in the picture.
Sweet.
That thing's pretty cool, man.
Yeah?
How'd you get it?
I found it at a thrift store. I was gonna mess with my brother-in-law.
Oh, really?
Decided not to. See if somebody else would like it.
Well, that thing's cool, man. 20 bucks.
Sweet. Thanks. Have a good time.
Here it is. This thing is huge. It's really big. And I actually already have a 5-foot Donkey Kong statue, so this thing's gonna look really cool next to it. He did say in the listing that it had a rip in the back and that he sewed it up. And I think he did a pretty good job on that. So the rip doesn't bother me since I plan to keep it anyways. I don't plan to sell it. But this thing is really freaking cool. And it's massive. Absolutely massive. For 20 bucks, I'm pretty excited about this thing. Many of you guys already know that I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, so this thing's gonna look great in the game room. On to the next. Real quick before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to remind you guys that I'm actually going to be giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch OLED on Instagram. I'm at like 43,000 followers, and my goal is to hit 50 before the end of the year. So I'm hoping doing this giveaway will bring me, a couple thousand followers. But you should follow me on Instagram anyway, because I'm always willing to work out deals on the stuff I pick up in my videos and cut out the eBay fees. And I post all my pickups there before the footage comes to YouTube, like a month before the footage comes to YouTube. So yeah, let's get into the rest of the video. I found a killer Super Nintendo deal on Facebook Marketplace, and I asked the guy if he had anything else, and he does. He's got a couple of GameCube games. So we agreed on 150 bucks for everything. It's a Super Nintendo console with a bunch of games. There's a couple Donkey Kongs, there's a Mario World, and there's a couple of solid GameCube games too, like Sunshine and Paper Mario. So 150 bucks, we're headed straight out there. We're going to pick it up. Let's get it. Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Let's see if I can make some room here.
I won't even let you keep this fancy box I got at Costco yesterday.
Right on. You mind if I check some of this stuff out?
No, have at it.
So you said you've had this stuff since you were like 11, huh?
My wife had this one.
Okay.
I know nothing about it other than, yeah, but this one I've had since I was, I'm guessing 11. Probably an estimate of 11.
Right on. Well, this is definitely the stuff I look for. I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah, no, I saw your post. I don't know how long ago, and I figured I had no idea what it was worth, so I figured I could try and get as much as I could. But you know more about it than me, and I'm sure you got to make some money on your end. So.
Well, I do a lot of like trading and buying and selling,
okay.
So I'll post this stuff on my Instagram and try to work some deals for stuff I don't have in my personal collection.
Fair enough. Well, works for me.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Let me get you paid. I'll count this back to you. I got 100, 20, 40, and 50.
Works for me.
Right on.
All right.
I love how organized everything is.
Well, we're moving, so everything's going in boxes, and that's the only reason. Like, we moved it from our other house to here, and we haven't used it. I love it. I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia with my Super Nintendo, but if you don't use it, somebody else could probably enjoy it, or so I'm like, well.
Yeah, I've got a pretty extensive collection. I don't know if you saw them.
I did, yeah. Hey,
You have a lot of people message you on Marketplace about that thing?
I probably had maybe 8, but I think probably 6 of them were probably just trolls.
No reply?
Well, one of them, yeah, a few of them, and then I actually went and met a dude, went to go meet the dude at Fleet Farm, and he was like, yeah, I'm 7 minutes away, and then boom, oh, hey, I was just rear-ended, and then he left the chat. So like, if you're rear-ended, you'd be like, hey, I'll be there in maybe a half hour or something, and then gone. So I spent 45 minutes wasting my time doing that. That's why I'm like, you know what, I'm not messing with it anymore. You're a normal guy. I believe you're a real person because I reached out to you, so.
Well, I definitely appreciate it, man.
Yep.
All right, really quick before I head home, I just want to take a quick look at this stuff. We have Mad Catz controllers. There's an OEM controller there. We've got the cables for the GameCube. We got a GameCube system with a memory card. That's pretty sweet. Don't usually find the memory cards with the system. And this one looks pretty clean. It's the one that does have the digital AV out, so that's cool. Let's see. Let's see. Any bonus games? No bonus games, but it's pretty damn clean. We've got a Super Nintendo console. Let's see what the serial number is. 2-1, not 3-1, so it's most likely not a one-chip model. There is, how many controllers? 1, 2, 3, 4 controllers total. I see the cables. That's pretty good. Got some solid titles for the GameCube here. We've got Paper Mario, Player's Choice Complete, Sunshine Complete with the sun shining on it. How ironic. 007, cheaper game. Then some solid Super Nintendo stuff here. We've got Donkey Kong Country, all-time classic, which I'm actually giving away in one of my recent videos. What else do we got? Boxing, NFL, Blues Brothers. I think this is like 30 bucks, but it does have a rip in the label, so probably a little bit less than that. Street Fighter, Mario World. I say it in like all of my videos and I'll say it again. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games. I can 96 star this game in like 3 or 4 hours. You just get the cape and then fly through it. I play through this game like every year. Hockey, race driving, Judge Dredd, NBA Jam. Absolutely love NBA Jam. What do we got? Spider-Man and X-Men, baseball, Killer Instinct, sports games, Battle Clash, Caesar's Palace, another racing game, wrestling, ooh, Donkey Kong Country 2, let's go, that's one of my favorites. Number 2 is the best in the trilogy. Anyways, Stickerbush Symphony, all-time classic, can't go wrong. Absolutely love the roller coaster levels with the ghost guy chasing you, flying through the honey hives. Let's go. Got Secret Missions. I don't think I've ever played this one. I wonder if it's any good. And I don't know if it carries significant value or not, so I'm gonna have to look into this one. I know I don't have it in the personal collection, so I might end up holding on to it if it's a good game. And then Mario All-Stars. This is a really great combo cart. It has like Mario 1, 2, 3 on it. And there's actually another version of this that has Mario World on it as well. That's the one I have in my personal collection. But for 150 bucks, we got the GameCube system with multiple solid titles. We got the Super Nintendo system with a bunch of games. Not a bad pickup. I'm gonna go home, lay all this stuff out, price chart it, and we'll go from there. I just got everything laid out, price charted. Really quick, just want to show you guys exactly what I got and how much it's worth. We have an Indigo GameCube console with a memory card, and it's in really good shape. It's not all scratched up or dinged up or anything. It could use a little wipe down, it's dusty, but it's pretty clean. And the controller has a tight stick and sticks in really good shape. A lot of times when you find these, those are all chewed up and you got to take it apart and replace it. But it has the cables and a couple of solid titles like Mario Sunshine Complete, Paper Mario Player's Choice Complete. Price charting has this at $77, but I see sold comps on eBay upwards of $100. This is actually going to be up for trade on Instagram. I've been working out trades to expand my personal collection. And then we got a Super Nintendo console with 4 controllers. I'll bundle one with the unit, of course, and then I have 3 to list individually. I know the spare controllers go for about 15 to 20 bucks, so that's pretty slick. We've got some solid titles here like Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, Blues Brothers with a torn label, unfortunately, but I should still be able to get about 20 to 25 bucks out of it. We've got Mario All-Stars, Mario World, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. I'm actually giving away the Donkey Kong on Instagram instead of YouTube. I've been doing a lot of YouTube giveaways, and I want to start doing giveaways on Instagram, so I'm going to start spreading the giveaways out. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll put a little pop-up on the screen somewhere up here so you guys know my handle. It's the same as my YouTube handle. And then all of these games here are valued $15 or less, so they didn't go into price charting, but there's some decent stuff like Ken Griffey, Judge Dredd. We've got NBA Jam, Wing Commander Secret Missions, Spider-Man and X-Men. All the stuff that I did put into price charting comes to a total value of $491.24. I paid 150 bucks after fees and ship. There's definitely room to double up, probably double up and another 50 to 100 bucks, something like that. Like I said though, a lot of this stuff is going to be up for trade, and I am giving away the copy of Donkey Kong Country on Instagram. Pretty solid pickup for 150 bucks, but yeah, that's going to be it. Well, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and on to the next.